Right, to configure logging, it's really simple. So open up application.properties and right here. So if I put this full screen, so let's say that we want to switch the banner. So I'm going to say banner and I should get auto completion there. So I think it's the basically here. So the banner, and here I want to say off. And basically, remember here you saw this Spring Boot log basically, and right here if I restart the application, you can see that the banner is now gone, right? So it's not adding any value, and if you want something fancy you can do it, but I wouldn't even bother to enable it if it's not adding any value. So what you could actually log is the version of your application instead when the application boots up, right? So if you want to, for example, log to a file, you can say logging. So you can see that we have a bunch of things that we can actually configure here, right? So we have the basically file name. So if you want to log to a file, and then this is the actual file name, file path. So this is where you want your logs to be stored, and we can configure the level. So rolling policy. So this is when you want to roll your logs so that the files don't become too big, and then you have the logs in chunk. And you can see the pattern. We can also change the pattern. So here you see that we have the pattern. So this is the actual date, and then the log level, and then this is the, I think this is the thread, and then we have the actual message in here. And basically we can configure all of that with the pattern. And there we go. So I just wanted to show you some of these configurations that you can set, and you can even change. So I actually forgot. So you can change that instead of basically logging as a string like this, right, into a single line, you can actually log as a JSON, so JSON format. So basically if you're sending your logs to, for example, Kibana or Yumio or Datadog, they might require you to send logs as JSON, then you can do it, right? You can log to a file, you can log to the console. So this is logging to the console, log into the file, you can change the config as I showed you, and basically go ahead and experiment with logging. And the best place to do it is right here in this documentation right here. You can learn everything about logging. So let's leave it here. If you have any questions on logging, drop a message. Otherwise, let's move on.